Hey, good morning, bulls. Don't mind my voice, just waking up at 5 a.m. to manage these trades. Just want to show you what I had going on last night. There was an event, so volatility was expected. Bring up this daily bull score where I give you the thoughts and the process and then base the trades around that. We showed that there was a rising wedge, and then, obviously that rising wedge is running out of room here. We know that rising wedges have a high chance of breaking when they come towards the end of it. So got short orders, so betting that Bitcoin will go down, stacked just above this rising wedge here and the top of a range. The tippy top of that range is defined by that wick and there. So I've got short orders stacked here at the top of this, along the top of this rising wedge with the utmost expectance of lower prices. So we know that if the volatility is going to expand and Bitcoin's going to have a couple of big steep red ones like it has, then so are the alts. So not only do I load up on shorts for just Bitcoin, but I grab a couple altcoins that look weak at the time as well, just because we know that altcoins can move a lot more violently and drastically than Bitcoin can. So having a little exposure to some of that can be good. So you can see here the trades that we got going on ByBit. This is Bitcoin here. It's up 1,500 overnight, which is all right. But this is the entry points. Up here, the average entry points, you can see the top of that range that we're talking about. Filling those orders along here, understanding how these markets work, why they do it. They come up, they hit all the stop losses. Once I'd seen this green wick, I was fine. I said that was, if we go past this wick again, that will probably be further upside in this volatility. So I'm not interested in, I'll just leave it there, which was a stop loss of 21,836, which was an expected loss of $105. So basically I was only ever going to lose $104, $104.46 on this trade, worst case scenario. So I'm risking $104, and then, it gets a little bit more taken. And this realized profit is the cost of opening the order. I've risked 104. So far it's up 1,500. So that's, 15x basically on my risk. You can see here that I opened these little altcoin trades. They've only got a couple hundred left in them now because a lot of them have cashed in. I set take profit orders for these altcoins here. So ping, 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 sells them automatically, takes profit. Bitcoin, let run here. Because it's a lot more heavy, less volatile, I'll definitely lock in gains on altcoins because they can just spin straight back up, hit the stop loss in a blink. But Bitcoin's a bit slower to move. This big volatility expansion takes a lot of energy and a lot of money to get moving. So looking at the price now, I've had alerts pinging off that we're down below this range. So down the bottom wick, we've gone right below this, and now we're coming up and retesting it like this, pop, pop, pop. So that's bearish. That's bearish. That expects more downside really, because it's coming up, broken below this line, below the bottom, and now it's trying to hit the ceiling, and it can't bust through the ceiling. It's tried once, tried twice just then, and now it looks like it wants to go down further. This is a very a key level here. So if I was to leave the computer, I would absolutely take some money off the board. So I haven't locked in any profits here. But watching this, I don't see any signs of a reversal just yet. But I've woken up with the expected move. I don't care for getting the exact possible profit. I'm just looking to see how far this thing's going to move. And when it shows signs of reverse into the upside, I don't care if I lock it all in here. You can see we're starting to range here. So I'm going to put in a sell order, lock in some profits. So 30% will do for me. I have absolutely no drama in splitting up my take profits to find the best possible exit. A lot of the times I'm even taking profits in fifths. So 30%, 20%, 20%, 15, 15. So I'm going to put in a limit order here at the bottom of this range where we're trying to move. So this is Bitcoin, what we're just looking at, zoomed in here on the 5-minute chart. Grab my G box. We're going to drag it from the top of the range, the highest wick, to the bottom of the range, the lowest wick, right here. So for me, anywhere in this area is a good take profit zone. 1.422 Bitcoin times 30%, close, limit, order price, bottom side of this range. It's got a nice order there at the bottom side of the range. likely get hit. If it doesn't, panic FOMO, market, try and chase it. No, just joking. It'd be good to lock in 30% profits there. So I'm going to layer another sell order here for 20%. So 2496. So 10% would be 0.1422. That means 20% would be 0.2844. So 0.2844. And coming in at the bottom side of our G box here, looking for a liquidity grab to the bottom, lock in some profits. Now another thing that we're going to do to manage this trade would be bring our stop loss. So our stop loss, which is up here, we're going to bring it down now to where we think this trade would be made invalid. So where the upside would start getting too much momentum. So what we're going to do for this is we're going to look past the big long value gap here, and we're going to look at where the rest of the liquidity areas are. So the rest of the liquidity areas are starting to look for previous price action. You can see that we've got this wick down the bottom here and these wicks up here. There's going to be a lot of sell orders here. So if we give it just a teeny bit of space here, 2969, the price does come through and take out all this liquidity here, break these sell orders, reach there, we're likely going to see a lot more higher upside momentum. So that's a good spot to bring the stop loss down to now. But for me personally, now that we have a new range, I'm just going to trade. I'm going to bring the old position straight into the new position. So if I was to enter shorts, I'd be entering in this yellow box. I'd enter my first short there, my second short there. So that's 50% of the order there, 50% of the order there, and my stop loss would be there. So because my stop loss would be there if I was trading this range as is, my stop loss will now be there as I'm trading this range now. So I will take my stop loss to 28.20. We come up and hit this stop loss here. That's an expected loss, expected gain of 1300, and you know, obviously happy with that. So I can now leave this trade unmanned. There's a stop loss there, all good. And we have our take profit orders in. So everything's sweet, everything's fine. Just want to point out while I stare at these charts that proper trading isn't smooth and sexy. You're taking multiple sets of profits, you're moving stop losses. It's not just enter, exit, walk away, 10 bagger. I mean, that can happen, but it's not as common and it's not proper trade practices. Fast forward a bit, we've broken this range down. We hit the sell orders that we had, and we're moving down into a new range. So just ranges. That's all we're looking at right now is ranges. But for the sake of this video, we've got, that is $2,000 right there. So we'll just see if we can get this order filled, wrap it up at 2 Gs, and I will piss off and enjoy my Saturday. There you go, that just got stung. That mixed with these altcoins that I'll probably close now as well. I'm just gonna do it by market because I don't care. I don't recommend closing them by market, but I'm just gonna close them all by market now. And we'll see how much we've made in 10 hours. 2000 USD on Bitcoin, that's $90 there. On BCH, that is basically exactly 110. On Phantom, that is 100, give or take. On Engine, and then that is 150 on Bake. Too easy. I'm close these because purely it's a Saturday and I feel like going out, getting out of the house and doing something. So close all my trades, relax, enjoy the weekend, and hopefully you enjoy yours as well. I'll just bang out the total here for the 10 hours, even though I did open the altcoins earlier. The Bitcoin was a 10-hour trade. The altcoins are running since yesterday morning, I think. Friday, actually Thursday. The Bitcoin Cash one was running from Thursday, but anyways, I'm gonna just total them up. So 2000 US on Bitcoin, it was 90 on Bitcoin Cash, 110 on Phantom, 100 on Engine, and 150 on Bake. 2450, that's 3.5 Gs, baby. Cool. I hope you learned something from that, and it was worth me recording it, other than just trying to sound good or whatever. But yeah, that was the process behind all of it, and I look forward to doing it again. Have a good weekend. If you enjoy the content I provide, the angle we hit the market from, and don't mind giving us a second to plug our own program, then come check us out on blockchainbulls.io. Direct contact with myself and the Blockchain Bulls all-star team and community over 4 Telegram channels. Market updates, our signature daily bull score, the week ahead newsletter, profitable trade ideas and trade setups, quizzes and events where you can win rewards in Bitcoin, and our very own Steezy DGen keeping us up to date with the weekly roundup and the best crypto news and P2E gaming that you need to see. Whether you're brand new to crypto or a veteran, we'll be sure to set you up with all the best information to give you a fight and go. If you have any questions, just swing us an email found below in the description of this video, and we will work out whether this program is right for you. Cheers.